Here is my non-spoiler review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. I truly believe that this is the best looking Spider-Man film in a very, very long time. It is amazingly refreshing to see a Spider-Man film and an MCU film with style and substance. I'm still not the biggest fan of the suit design itself. I still think it cuts Tom in a very weird angle, and I wasn't a fan of seeing the ears and the lips move underneath the mask. But that being said, you could really tell when Tom Holland is under that mask because I think he really gets Peter Parker fully down in this film. I think this film has his best New York accent, point blank, period, to be honest with you. And he's grown beyond just being a teenager into someone who truly understands the character of Spider Man. I also think that this is the best use of a contractually obligated Marvel character to enter. You know, in the first film, it was Iron Man. Second film, it was Nick Fury. Third film, Doctor Strange. But this one, we have the Punisher, which fits perfectly into Spider Man's world and challenges him more as an equal than opposed to someone above him talking down to him. It really works. That being said, I do think that the villain could have used a couple of more rewrites, and it's hard to really talk about the villain in a non-spoiler review, so I'll talk about specifics in another video. But I think the core themes of this person's villainy were hard to, I guess, coalesce into the themes of Spider-Man for me as a Spider-Man fan. Oh, editing Justin here to say this is a great example of the refrigerator test, in that if you think about this movie a little too long, it starts to fall apart like tissue paper, but you still have a good time regardless. I still bristle whenever this version of Peter Parker bends over backwards to appeal to a higher authority, whether it be the Avengers or gestures vaguely at the villains at this movie. And those minor things are what kept this movie from being a true 10 out of 10 experience, but still a great Spider-Man story, even when it feels like a chapter instead of something cinematic and huge like we see in previous Tom Holland entries. This really felt like a chapter in the story. Not the biggest story, but a chapter. And that's what I think about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.